Not necessarily sure how much improvement's there, but he may not necessarily have to improve too much off what he's done so far.
TAB Epsom Day this weekend highlights an exciting program of racing at Royal Randwick. We see the Everest picture continue to take shape with the Premier Stakes and the final slot holders on watch, as well as our first look at the 2-year-olds in the Gimcrack and the breeders. So we thought where better to head than to Randwick for Trackwork this morning. Ado, firstly, I've got to say congratulations on Alligator Blood. How's he come through?
Yeah, super. Easy horse to back up. He thrives on his racing, so he's come through it in great shape. Going to give him 3 weeks now, go into the Might and Power and then onto the Cox Plate.
Okay, and then we've got a stack of runners for this weekend, so we better rip in the Epsom Converge.
Yeah, I thought it was a good effort first up in Bill Ritchie, carrying the weight there. Traditionally improves off his first up run. I think it'd be better suited by the mile. The tempo of the 1400 metres just looked to have him a bit stretched. So think back to the mile at this track, he'll be well placed.
In the Metrop, you've got a really strong hand. Knight's Order, Major Bill, Military Mission, and the standout, Just Fine with 50 kilos.
Yeah, Knight's Order, firstly, we've got to carry top weight. He's been good this preparation, usually takes a few runs to get to his peak, and I think this run will continue just to top him off nicely for when he's sort of looking to get out to the 2 miles. Major Bill, I thought, has been very consistent this campaign. His run to Chelmsford was excellent. May have just been feeling that run there last start, but I think he's really ready to go on with it now and looking for the 2400 metres. Military Mission was excellent in the Newcastle Cup. He's very strong through the line there, so I think he'll enjoy this setup. He'll run the trip out strongly, and obviously Just Fine. He's really well rated and sort of weighted in this race. The 50 kilos on. Rachel King sticking with him. He seems to be holding his form really well. Not necessarily sure how much improvement's there, but he may not necessarily have to improve too much off what he's done so far.
Now let's look at Saturday. You've got Diamond here coming out of the 7 stakes behind Think It Over as your first.
Yeah, he obviously raced well without a lot of luck in that race at weight for age level. He gets down to 54 this weekend. If we can just draw a better barrier, have him a bit closer in the run, he'll run better. But obviously he needs to step up and improve on his efforts in a big race like this. But we couldn't be happy with him. We think he's going as well as we can get him. And if there's somehow some rain before the weekend, that would also aid him.
Okay, in the flight stakes, you've got some fans here watching you now, just for note of everybody. You've got Unique Ambition there in the flight stakes, stepping up to the mile.
Yeah, big help by getting the service of James McDonald. He rode her this morning and they worked over 1200. Very happy with her. She goes a very unlucky run in the 2 rows, so she should be peaking for Saturday.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.